play action. It's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, bro. But his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means a second down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on.
Hey, that boy trying to earn me out.
Your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
This is Walker on second. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. Good as he was letting that one go. That pass isn't even going to get beyond the line. That is incomplete. And the defense forces 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're rallying to him quickly, but he's got an 11-yard gain, Brock. That's enough to convert this 4th down. Oh, we all know teams are embracing this more and more.
Yeah.
But boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't
right.
check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
To the air, Mahomes. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down, Mahomes. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is it Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. So as this drive begins, rain starting to fall. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. And that's the corner, L'Jarius Sneed. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on the field, exactly what this defense needed. Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Gotta figure out this third down here. Mahomes escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
46 yards. Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Back to throw Mahomes.
Ah, dang.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Chiefs will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Play action, it's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. They did it right back, that's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. Will take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates
like
proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Mahomes throwing here on second. Buying some time left. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Felix and DK Uzama. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here's Mahomes now. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's such a bummer, Cade, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making a catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Sherry Rice caught the hell off the tip.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds his man Rice.
With each incompletion, each turn.
Yeah.
You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they don't connect.
Man, go get that big.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Chiefs stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
All right, man. Let's get a stop, man.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Play action. Mahomes completes this one to Rice. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them in the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Yeah, he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Looking quickly here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
Man.
He's got it. It's worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down before he's taken down. Wow, great response facing that difficult 3rd and 15.
1st down, Chiefs.
They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. From the right side, he's going to fire deep middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Cater Kohu. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted.
Mike, the rain though.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He's trying to lay this
Ooh.
down the right side.
I was throwing that bitch away, not throwing it.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. He finds Worthy, complete. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point
Throwing is
conversion.
Mahomes. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shot.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Second and 10, still at the 28. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just two to use the rest of the way. Second and 10, still at the 28. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. Nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Kansas City.
And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is third down.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive. And for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Welcome back, football fans. Third down now as we begin our final quarter. Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down.
Ooh.
Gets it to Rice. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Back to throw Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
That is now back-to-back possessions that end in back-to-back interceptions. And I got a sense, Kate, we're going to see the ball put on the ground in the run game a whole lot more than through the air.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Man, he didn't throw that hole long enough.
Exactly what they needed.
I burnt his ass too, bro. Dang, I burnt his ass. Let's go get that hoe back, man.
Resets. Here we go. At the 44. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Mahomes now.
Ooh, don't do that. He 27 finna get it.
That's what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. Saving goal.
Yeah.
Game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Butker to try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark because this one is up and through.
Chiefs 21, Chiefs nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Lucky break for him here. Look at this. The rain letting up as they get set to start this series. Here's Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. It's going to send it back to the line for second.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, Mahomes. And that was going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Fair to say, he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks, trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
No calls on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
What does that smell? Do you smell that, Kate? You're going to smell that right there. You know what that smells of? That smells of desperation with that pass.
Desperation time here on fourth. They're going to take another shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
Man.
Connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Desperation time here. Left side.
That boy got that big.
Rally to him quickly, but he's got an 11-yard gain, Brock. That's enough to convert this fourth down. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Quick pass here into the hands of Rice. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Last completion didn't go anywhere, so still 10 to go now on third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Hey, yo.
And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Butker to try the point after.
All right, what's up, buddy? Oh, no, I ain't gonna.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they pad their lead by 1.
30 gallon. Let me check this out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
One of them little cheap bags of sugar for the coffee. Yeah, it's some in the cabinet, I believe. So I think it is.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six.
Yeah.
It's sent away. Worthy now to return it.
Oh,
And he's brought down
I must
just
got the
beyond
risk
that
of it.
25-yard line.
The
Yeah,
Chiefs take
I
over
got
first
it.
and 10 at their own 26-yard
Don't worry
line.
about it. Don't worry about
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh!
Here's Rice with yet another one. Taken down finally to curtail the damage with still 22 yards on that pickup. And that earns Kansas City the first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up.
Shit.
Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Damn, nigga be doing that shit.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. The gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And a good tackle there. They gave up the catch, didn't let him challenge for the first after it, so it is fourth down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Mahomes to throw for it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love...
Shit, that's a bit, bro. We locked in.
Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Okay.
To the air, Mahomes.
Oh!
This is cut downfield by Rice. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play sets them up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Okay.
We still avoid the shutout here. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce capping a 7-play scoring drive. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And it's no good.
Oh!
It's the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. I think they got it. I think they
Man,
did.
I thought I ran to the crib with it.
Have it. Well, Brock, you can't
I
blame
did
him
too.
with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He beams one deep right side. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
And it's going to be second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Ooh, good shit.
Brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs take possession of the football.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he's killing his team.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete.
Good game, bro.
No reason not to throw it long there, because this game is over. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward,
Craig, what's up with it, bro? Man, cooling on it, brother. Oh yeah. You can play your game, Black Ops, and still talk to a party. Like me and your brother were playing football last night. You could have talked to us and still played the game. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I fuck with Call of Duty too, bro. Yeah. I should have known you do. All the dudes I know in the army fuck with it though, but nah, I fuck with Call of Duty, bro. Yeah. Nah, we didn't play. We sure didn't. I ended up playing somebody else. Okay. Man, let's see what these boys talk about. Yeah, I had a good one with your bro last night, man. He came back and won. Yeah. He had the Raiders. I had KC.
What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday night primetime between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
I mean, I feel like if I just played the whole time with like the Ravens, it kind of be a little boring.
Sunday night primetime. He's off and running.
Yeah. Then I know I'm good with him. It'd be hard to win. So I be wanting to see what other shit I got. But, you know, one reason is if we play on competitive. We don't play real football. So if everybody want to play real football, play it on simulation. Play it on simulation. You know what I'm saying? And, it's more like the real football game. Then. Excuse me. Yes, boy, talk about
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it is a first down, Washington.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Daniels setting up the play action.
Hey.
First throw is an interception. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Damn it, man.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. A give to Wilson up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. A pistol snap, Darnold has him on the quick hitter. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing here, Darnold. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
I love that. You know, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession. They're going backwards, Brock, after they put it
like
on
a
the
mug. Like a mug.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now Darnold, 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game.
Man, why they even let them touch it? Jeez.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he gets home. Touchdown, Washington. Jake Moody on for the PAT.
Correctly aligned right.
This one hits the uprights. It is good. They jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. This is Wilson.
Damn.
He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is going to be just about the opposing 36 for their next snap. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 33 yards.
Don't let them do no freaking dance move like that, y'all. Y'all tripping.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Now Darnold.
Oh!
Wheeled in by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Now a give right side to Wilson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. A nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Seattle.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7.
At 7.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. And down he goes. The defense got to him right at 26. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Tight end ain't going to block for me, bro.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. The give for the first time to Rashad White. And second down only works out for a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. 7 yards on that pickup. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep run.
Damn.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I thought they gonna run back toward the ball for me.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Wilson again. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Owens brings him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Takes over 1st and 10 at the
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Give it to Krosky-Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tyrese Knight on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. on the Seahawks' 42-yard line.
On second down, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
They've got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Daniels keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown!
Hey, good. Perfect push. Got a trophy.
Didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in it.
I ain't think I was going to get it. I ain't never got that motherfucker yet.
I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. So 1st down from the 41. To throw, here's Darnold. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Now a give to Wilson. And they'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Third down, they need 7. Darnold. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They send a man in motion. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their game look doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. They're going to stop it. Not enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
We see this all the time, Kate, as these plays extend and these just dynamic quarterbacks get outside the pocket, the defense, they just lose sight. And quite often, frankly, it's the space down the field. If you're willing to take that shot, there's big plays to be had.
Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
White again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. That makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. He's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. Their 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Hi. Oh.
And he mishit this one badly.
Did you cut? I was waiting for your call.
And they're going to take over at that spot.
What'd you say, baby? You okay? I'm okay, babe.
First down from the 41.
Yeah, just got off the phone with him, man.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard.
Not too good on the cool, man.
So getting there for the stop.
Yeah.
Next run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. Hit there, and he's forced down. So gain of about 15 before it. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Play fake, Darnold.
Oh.
Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Oh, look, he trying to score.
Like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Darnold looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this is going to break even Brock, but nothing more than that. He goes out right along that line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 10.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing on 2nd, Darnold. Into the hands of Smith-Njigba over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Darnold's on 1st and 10. Perfect 4 for 4 so far to start the second half.
First down.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. On the screen, this is White.
Man, why you didn't get in, bro? Why you didn't block him, bro? Damn, man. I could have ran to the thing, man. It could have just blocked the dude for me, man. Shit.
Screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finding White on back-to-back plays. He stopped, finally, after a gain of almost 30. That's going to bring up a Commanders first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. And that is back-to-back sacks for him.
These quarterbacks are so good with blocking their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Quick on the draw to White. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
To the air on 3rd and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this time, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
4th down, here's Daniels. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll run here with Wilson. Makes a cut to the right sideline. Defender closing in, and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to be a Seahawks 1st down.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place, the back's ability to see those holes as they open up, and the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to win.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Krosky Merritt to open the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
They restaurant juicy fruit.
Is now left with some ground to make up a little
Nothing,
bit here on
baby.
2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, Daniels. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
I love seeing those defenders that love to chirp and do a little talking throughout a game. There's a perfect chance to back up that talk. What a one-on-one battle to win.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pulled in by his back, White. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And it is a 1st down, Washington. That's the end of 3 on Sunday night primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the end.
The 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. They did it! He made the interception! And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Damn, boy, they just won't let me score 21 for nothing, do they?
35. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Man in motion here. 2nd down, Darnold. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seattle.
Now Darnold. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah, I did too. I think I missed one.
They have this try now to put them in front late. Oh, it's no good. What an extra point to miss. That was for the lead, and now we play on with this game tie.
Jason Myers to kick off for
So
Seattle.
after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the grounds here, Kronsky Merritt. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Third and long for him here. Flush down out to his left. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they will take over right near the goal line after that fumble.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, the sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a safety for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Myers to add the PAT. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Kronsky Merritt gets it from the gun. Drops back. First down. He met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Daniels on second. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Offense to the line fast.
On the play. It's now third down.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders trail by 6. Need something big. It's third and long. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And to the ground it goes. An incomplete pass brings us to fourth down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's
Man, get the fuck, bro.
Their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They're going to pass it here. That's Cup on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like the results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. It's a give to Wilson. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On with a quick pass out wide. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for a touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Myers to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they lead by 13.
26. Commanders 13. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels back to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Damn it.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Throw in here, Darnold. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Buying some time right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Mike Samuel makes the play.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide that hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Play fake. Darnold. Vacates quickly left side. He's on the run. Deep down the middle.
Oh, good kick.
Inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Landover.
That 87. I ain't played with the Raiders yet either. Okay. Saints at 78. What's that? Bengals. AFC. Play with the Jags. Play with the Jags. Oh, that's one A division. Pittsburgh. Got all 4 teams in their division. But I ain't played with the Jags yet. $79. Yeah, I think they were last year.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us on the northern banks of the Ohio River. We know that guy, Chad Johnson, the ruler of the jungle, firing up the crowd at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. This return will take him out past the 25.
Man, this shit's slow.
Decent field position as this game gets going.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. From the 35, here's second down and a yard. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Third down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 23, here's second and 2. Now Brown. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusibov. And the Bengals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms.
That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Down the field, but ball's incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that one will be...
Damn, man.
That is some kind of call deep in your own territory. And that's one you're just going to have to live.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he's be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six.
Man, where he come from?
Set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Nah, that's a linebacker.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. This one left side, caught by Porketer. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nate Porketer. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow working in the pistol. That's to his tight end, Eric All. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals
On first down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And 3rd down coming up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he's not going to get there. Wallops right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
The 45-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter, and they are facing a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow now. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And
Good.
it is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific Terrific catch. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 33 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Right, 80. Playing cut.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before third down.
On one, right? 11 empty. Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Exiting the pocket.
Oh, Mo.
Chasing the end zone. Cincinnati touchdown. Burrow to chase. Do it again for Cincy. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This drive begins with a run by Chillin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. And they really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up
Hey.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Lawrence. He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Boye Mafe in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced out wide. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Now it's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Bengals
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Trying to get it to Jamar Chase. 2nd down.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence's pass.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
A first down throw for Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Playing shot. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A 55-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is Turner. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Brown. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up the third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's what you call a statement drive right there, Mike. You've got the lead, second half of the ball game, and you can feel you're really starting to wear down this defense. And this is about as good as it gets. Long drive, and then you get down there tight, and you're able to punch it in on the ground and just continue to extend this lead.
So the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Boye Moffitt in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.